Imagine waking up in 2025 in the bustling streets of Mumbai. But this time, the national flag isn't saffron, white, and green, it's the Union Jack. The Prime Minister of India, appointed directly from London. Your passport? It says British subject colony of India. There's no Independence Day. No Republic. No Tiranga. This isn't just a scene from a dystopian movie. This is an alternate reality. What if India never got its independence? What if, even today, we were still ruled by the British Empire? In this video, let's explore how different our lives would be if India had remained a British colony. To understand this alternate world, we have to go back to where it all began. The British East India Company arrived in India in the year 1600, initially for trade. But slowly, through manipulation, politics, and force, they took control. By 1858, after the revolt of 1857, the British Crown took direct command over India. For nearly 90 years, they controlled every law, resource, and decision. But in 1947, after years of struggle and sacrifice, India finally became free. Now, imagine wiping out that freedom. Imagine if India never broke those chains. In this version of reality, India in 2025 is still a colony. There is no elected Prime Minister from the people. Instead, we have governors and viceroys sent from Britain. The laws that govern our lives are made in the UK Parliament, not in New Delhi. The British Crown holds full control over our politics. And economically, India's resources, coal, tea, cotton, labor, are still being exported to Britain. Indian industries, once suppressed during colonial rule, never get a chance to grow. The country remains trapped in a cycle of poverty, while the British economy continues to thrive, powered by Indian hands. The education system favors the elite. English remains the dominant and only language of administration and power. Most Indians never get access to quality education. Regional languages like Hindi, Bengali, Tamil and Urdu begin to fade, seen as unimportant or even uncivilized. The British curriculum glorifies colonial rule, and Indian history is twisted to fit a narrative where freedom fighters are called rebels and colonizers are praised as builders of civilization. Culturally, India begins to lose itself. There's no Republic Day, no 15th August celebration. No speeches by Nehru. No echoes of Jai Hind. Festivals may be allowed, but only under strict monitoring. Bollywood, as we know it, might never exist. Instead, the film and media industry is dominated by British perspectives. Indian heroes like Bhagat Singh and Subhash Chandra Bose are remembered not as patriots, but as criminals or enemies of the crown. Now here's an interesting twist. What about Pakistan? If the British never left, would there even be a partition? Maybe India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh would still be one massive colony. Or maybe, under the British divide and rule policy, the subcontinent would be even more divided, carved into small provinces based on religion and language to ensure there's never unity. Civil unrest might become routine, with people fighting not for independence, but for recognition within the empire. Some may argue that British rule had its benefits: railways, legal systems, English education. But let's look deeper. The railways were built to extract resources more efficiently. The legal system was designed to protect British interests. and English education was limited to a few, creating a loyal elite. Development without freedom is not progress. It is polished slavery. In this alternate reality, we might have had better trains, but no Tiranga to wave. We might have had English schools, but no voice of our own. We might have had roads and cities, but no identity, no pride, and no direction shaped by our people. Thankfully, this is only a what if. Because on 15th August 1947, India finally broke free from the empire that ruled it for centuries. Today, we live in a sovereign, democratic nation, flawed, yes, but free. And that freedom is priceless. So, the next time you celebrate Independence Day, remember what the world could have looked like if the British never left. Ask yourself, how much are you willing to value your identity, your culture, and your freedom? If this video made you think even for a moment, then like, share, and comment below. Tell us, what do you think India would look like today if it was still a British colony?